All right, welcome to the video explanation for Brian Passwater's Topic 111 Notes, Example 6. Example 6 has gone into the portion of the notes that discuss how to find the exact equation for slant asymptotes, which does involve polynomial long division, which is a skill that is usually taught in Algebra 2, but it's not emphasized in Algebra 2. So again, Brian's notes have gone through how to do long division with polynomials, so now we are practicing. So we know that h of x has a slant asymptote because n is exactly one more than d. The degree of our numerator is 2. The degree of our denominator is 1. So we know that since n is d plus 1, we have a slant asymptote. So what we're going to do is we are going to carry out polynomial long division to find the equation of that slant asymptote. Our numerator goes underneath our bar, and our denominator goes in front. Now, this has to be polynomial long division because that denominator, that factor does not have a lead coefficient of 1, so the alternative method doesn't work. Okay, we've been taught a shortcut method in the form of synthetic division in Algebra 2, but that only works if the lead coefficient of your divisor is 1. So what we do is we focus in on just the lead terms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover everything else for a minute. Okay, we are only looking at those lead terms, 2x and 6x squared. And we are asking ourselves, what do I need to multiply 2x by to turn it into 6x squared? The answer to that is 2 times 3 would be 6, and x times x would be x squared. So I need to multiply 2x by 3x to get 6x squared. Now, once I have those, I'm going to move my covers out of the way, and I'm going to carry out multiplication. So 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 3x times 1 is 3x. So I multiply 2x plus 1 by 3x and write it underneath the first two terms. Now, notice these match. Your first term should match every time, because what we're going to do next is we're going to subtract these two binomials. What I mean by that is draw the line, change both signs, and then add down. What should happen is that first set of things should cancel. So then we go, okay, well, I have 1x minus 3x. That is negative 2x. If I have any terms left, I bring that next term down and I start over. So again, I'm only looking at the 2x and the first term in what I'm dividing, which is negative 2x. And I'm asking myself, what do I need to do to 2x to turn it into negative 2x? The answer is I need to multiply it by negative 1. Get those covers out of the way. Now I'm going to do negative 1 times my binomial, and I'm going to write it underneath. Okay? So 2x times negative 1 is negative 2x. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Draw the line, change both signs, and add down. And again, this should always cancel. It canceled here. It should cancel here. So if it doesn't cancel, you have done something wrong. Now when we add down, we have 6. Now 6 is the remainder, but we don't care. Because the quotient portion without the remainder is the equation of the slant asymptote. So we have an answer here of 3x minus 1. Technically, we would have a remainder of 6 over 2x plus 1, but that remainder is not part of the equation. This h of x has a slant asymptote of y equals 3x minus 1. Okay? And again, if this were an FRQ, we would not want to circle our answer. So we're not going to circle it here either. But the answer is y equals 3x minus 1. Thank you for your time.